Now it's on. Hey guys, this is David again from Southwest Expeditions. We just finished a downhill run on some bikes to Luna Park over here at the San Mateo Mountains from Apache Kid campsite up there, further up the hill, about 17 miles. And it's just a beautiful area. The reason we're doing all of this is to get the timing down again, check the roads out like we always do before we do a tour. And it'll be a downhill intermediate bike run followed by lunch, hors d'oeuvres, a little wine. We're going to head over to the hot springs after that and enjoy ourselves there for about an hour and then head on back. But the person I've got up here with me now is our chase driver, an excellent person. He's an outdoor person. He's been out here forever. Lived in the Las Cruces area, Ron Cloudenbach. A lot of you guys know him and know of him. He's an outdoor guy. He's climbed and summited the Needles 88 times. I've taken people up there, and people don't know where that is. The Needles is the top of the mountains over there in Oregon Mountains, Desert Peak National Monument. He's done 18 times the Baton Death March, and those folks who've taken part in that, the full Death March, not the half marathon, the full marathon. And he's a monster, but he's also he's a professional mountaineer back in the day. He climbed Denali twice and Mount Everest twice. And that takes just a whole different mindset. And I've asked him out here today to give us a piece of that mind. Where was his mind at? And how did he have to get prepared to do something like that, to take on that kind of challenge? Because that's kind of life and death thing. It's not playing around. But I wanted to introduce you. Let me flip this camera thing around. And his name, like I said, is Ron. And in 1 second.
Yeah, David. Hi to all the guys and gals here. It's nice to be out here in nature. And I get that question a lot. And people kind of look at me and they say, why do you have a death wish? I don't have a death wish. I look at living life to its fullest. I love life. I love nature. I'm an outdoor adventurer. And so you can't just have the wish or the hope or the action of being an adventurer. If you want to live to tell about it and live to do it again, you got to prepare in two different ways. First of all, you got to get yourself in really good physical condition. But the bigger challenge is mental. And so when I look at preparing myself mentally, I look at two things. First of all, if I'm going to go into a wilderness or a mountain area, I respect it. I respect its characteristics. I respect the fact that it is a wilderness, that you're out there on your own, and you have to be prepared for it. The second thing is that you have to know your own capabilities, and you have to be able to accept that nature is always more powerful than you are. So you prepare yourself mentally to know when the time is to go further and when it is to stop, so that you can live to tell about it. The other thing is that when I say respect the mountain or the wilderness, I like to know where the hard parts are. I like to know what the wildlife is. I like to know what the flora and fauna is. I like to know the history of it. I like to know the sacredness of it. And I like to dwell on those things so that I'm just trying to, what many mountaineers think, you conquer a mountain. I believe you never conquer a mountain. I ask permission to go up into the mountain. I ask permission to be there and share, because I know that if it weren't for nature allowing me to be there, I wouldn't be able to do it on my own human strength. So that's pretty much it, David, on there. I just like adventure. And there's a last thing here, is that when you are given the ability to do things like this, I do believe that you have a responsibility to share it with other people. So I like to take other people into the wilderness too, whether or not you've had a lot of training or whether you're just a first beginner. I just assess how much you can do, and we go do it. We get people out there.
Thank you so much, Ron. Thanks for sharing with us. And we'll see you back on the trail, Southwest.
Got it. Good talking to you guys and gals.